Fight on everybody, Preston Paradise here. It is December 2nd, 2024, and we are just 2 days away from early signing day. Currently on 24/7 Sports, the USC football program sits at number 16 in terms of the class rankings, right? I think that can definitely jump with a possible Jakeem Stewart commit. Also with a possible Madden Ferramo commit, a lot of talk out of last weekend says that, he may be trending towards USC. There's a lot of photos, a lot of information going out right now with Madden, wearing a lot of USC gear in his youth and whatnot. So people feel good about that. Scott Schrader spoke on it a little bit, but I'm really here just to highlight some of the guys personally that I think are super important for the upward trajectory of recruiting and this program moving forward with what we're trying to build and how we're trying to compete in the new conference, the Big Ten, and, win championships, man, compete for national championships. I'm not even here to compete for conference championships. Certainly not here to win 6 games, win 7 games. We need to win 10 plus games. We need to make the playoffs, and we need to compete for national championships. And the guys I'm highlighting today in this class look like they have the potential to be huge game changers when it comes to that, right? I would agree that USC has one of the better wide receiver rooms in the country. Lots of talent, lots of size in this room. But when you look at a guy like Tanook Hines out of Texas, stands 6'1", so not the smallest guy, but Tanook Hines is a 4'3" athlete, right? He's somebody that can, give you that Zach Branch, electricity, whether it be in the backfield, as a wide receiver, as a slot, or possibly even as a deep threat, right? Because he's not a 5'9", 5'10" guy. He's a 6'1" athlete with 4'3" speed. So I understand a lot of people are in their feelings about the decommitment of Jerome Miles yesterday. Decommitments are going to come. They don't surprise me. I definitely expect them to come if you don't win games, right? If you underachieve, decommitments are always going to be on the table. But, we got a guy like Tanook Hines still committed, still, seems to want to be a part of the program. You see him here on special teams, making plays. Obviously, this is his high school, but nonetheless, Tanook Hines is a 4'3" athlete and, just a game changer, a game breaker, and somebody that's extremely valuable in this class at the wide receiver spot. Next up, I got one of the more highly underrated commits in the class, a guy, Gus Cordova. Had some personal issues in high school that kind of set him back recruiting-wise, but USC gave him an offer he accepted, and he's a guy that's been extremely vocal about, how much he wants to be a part of the program, how much he believes in the coaching staff here at USC now, and, just a complete dog, one of the bigger, kind of in the mold of that traditional defensive end of the past, around 6'5", 255 pounds, nice speed, good feet, violent hands at times. Still worked on the pass moves and whatnot, but a guy who just loves to compete. Can't wait to see his development when it comes to being in the weight room, how much stronger he can get, and exactly what type of athlete he can become. The thing I like about Gus most is that he doesn't really seem like a guy that will ever take a play off. Kind of reminds me of that Max Crosby mindset, kind of gives me a Brian Cushing mindset, a guy that's never going to want to get out physicaled or punked on the football field. So I've always loved this commit, and I think he's a guy that we definitely got a seal on as signing day approaches and, the day ends. No surprise here, man. It's Thanos. It's Jakeem Stewart. Funny enough, this is actually sophomore film, which is just insane. The kid had 20 sacks his sophomore year of high school. You see him just picking guys up, slamming them to the ground. This gives me, Jadeveon Clowney type of energy. This gives me Julius Peppers type of energy. Just, an insane athlete at that size. 6'6", 270 pounds. And, we have the best defensive lineman in the country. Things are looking good right now on the recruiting front in terms of, us signing them. There's been a bunch of predictions logs. So we just wait and see, man. I don't want to be left at the altar. I do not want to be stood up at the altar. This has been a thing that we've seen in the past with a lot of, signing days involving USC is, we have a lot of guys on the hook that are either committed or, strongly considering the program. And then once signing days comes around, there's a change of heart. So I hope and pray that we do not see that when it comes to Jakeem Stewart. But things look pretty good right now. Definitely somebody we have to seal the deal on. Here we are with Madden Faremo. Seems to be trending USC right now, not currently committed. But you can just see it. I mean, a guy that loves to tackle, loves contact, is going to wrap people up. Can also make tackles in the open field. Does a good job, reading the defensive, reading the quarterback size, making the play on the ball right here. Super versatile linebacker prospect. I believe he stands around 6'2.5". Super athletic guy, and seems to be trending towards USC. So this would be a huge get, right? Matai Taioga in the class at linebacker. Definitely like the linebackers that we have in the program right now. We got last year, looking like a guy like Elijah Newby, Desmond Stevens, those guys. So gotta continue to build in the linebacker room, and Madden Faremo, would just be a big time stud, to help us with development and get into where we want to be in the Big Ten. Another linebacker, Matai Taioga. Just look at him. Look at him coming off the edge with the speed. It's going to be really interesting to see how these guys develop at the next level, whether they will stay outside, will drift inside, maybe at times have their hands in the dirt. But both of these linebackers, gotta have them. Gotta seal the deal on these guys. Just, man, extremely athletic. I think Matai stands near 6'4" tall right now. He's a guy that can make plays. He'll pick the ball off. He'll sack the quarterback, and just plays with intensity, speed, and fire. And now we're looking at another one of my favorites, man. Floyd Bucard out of Miami Central High School. Just a nasty, dirty defensive lineman. Nasty hands. Good speed. Knows how to get off blocks well. Great size. I at 6'4", 300 pounds. And, these are the guys we're going to need, right? These are going to be the guys you need against Michigan, Ohio State, going up against Notre Dame. Guys in the trenches, guys on the defensive line, guys to stop the run. Floyd Bucard is already a 300-pounder. Floyd Bucard is already showing nastiness and a mean streak. And definitely somebody we have to seal the deal on as signing day approaches, right? Just this violence, just this intensity and ability to make plays at the defensive tackle or nose tackle position is something that you love to see and something that USC has been looking for quite some time. So definitely got to seal the deal on Floyd Bucard. That's the last one I'm going to look at today. Signing day a couple days away. We're going to see how things go as time approaches. And I just hope we're able to take care of business, get these guys to sign on the dotted line, and keep building towards greatness. Fight on, everybody. Appreciate the support. Like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content like this, and I'll see you soon. Fight on.